All right, I'm going to make sure this works, which means we are going to... we're going to do this. We're going to move the stream this direction. The chat works. Thanks for checking, Karen. That's why I always say hi to everybody right away, just to make sure that the chat is functional. And then so I can see the chat. We're going to move it down here today.
Oh, why? Oh, finally it loaded. There we go.
Windows 11.
Howdy ho.
You finally emoted?
I said loaded, but...
Oh.
Finally.
Oh, right.
I was confused.
And then if I go here, can you hear sound now?
Yes.
And everybody else.
It is beautiful. I enjoyed what little I saw last week. I'm sorry that I didn't get to see more, but I guess I'll just jump into the fray today.
Yes.
And then miss more of it, which is fine.
So the short version is we are picking up, for those of you who are joining us from last week, everybody we met except for Gustav is now presumed dead.
Oh, shit.
And
sadness.
We're picking up with Gustav dealing with the stress of being the only one now. But first, I'm going to wait for Dana to sit down. Let's just take in this amazing opening title screen music for a minute. Holy smokes, this vocalist is like generationally excellent.
Do we know the singer?
It's Alice Duport-Percier. French spelling, which I cannot pronounce correctly, I'm sure. None of us in the community know her personally. She is a France-based French vocalist, so there's just no like personal contact overlap between all of our shared friends in the games community.
Right.
Well, we should figure out who can do the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon with her. And
and with Lorian Testard, who is the composer for this. This is his first game soundtrack. And the biggest takeaway
like Matthew
for
and I
my
should
money,
just invite them to Game Sound Con, you know, and like Brian and everybody.
I feel like this is a Brian invite for what it's worth, not to downplay you at all. But yes, they should get over there. This is his first soundtrack, and for my money, it is so good because they gave him 5 years to write it.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
He got
years to write my next
two
book.
years into working on it, and then he met Alice, the vocalist, and brought her on as co-composer because she is so awesome, and the two of them just hit it off. It's like perfect serendipity. Anyway, here's Gustav again. Now you wake up all bloodied and battered from the previous cutscene, but I healed myself in the interim so we can like play the game.
All right.
For Julianne especially, and for new people who missed last week, during the entire game, but especially cutscenes, pay attention to the eye movement of people, because they had full motion capture for every speaking character in this game.
Their eyeballs.
That sounds terrible, but even like Dana wasn't grossed out by it or anything. It's like just legitimately human work happening here.
Good.
And Gustav is voiced by Charlie Cox of Daredevil fame.
Who people have been talking about the fact that like he just didn't understand that this was a big deal or something.
Yeah, he did not realize this was a big deal. He recorded all the dialogue in one full workday because then that's the way voiceover works, basically.
Yeah.
And he is not the motion capture actor.
But he's finding out that he's important now.
Like publisher.
This is Sandfall Games. It's a small team of 30. It's their first game.
Right. Okay.
Now, 30 is deceptive because they outsourced some of the animation to a third-party studio who are credited differently. So don't be like, oh, only 30 people touched this project. Think only 30 people were full-time salaried on this exclusively.
Right.
Okay, I have to actually get in your Discord. Every time I go onto Discord and I'm like, oh, the JSMG has stuff, and then I like get sidetracked. But
like,
here I am.
What am I doing?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, now I'm watching the game. Andrew is on his way, by the way.
Yes.
I'm sure that was already
Murdy needed something. Yeah. And when Murdy needs something, Murdy comes first.
I have an entire baguette again.
Yay.
Oh, I want another baguette. Damn.
I do want another baguette.
This isn't
but
a
I will
take and
tell
bake
you,
though. This one was just like from the store, so it's not hot.
That baguette last week tore me Like I ate that whole thing and regretted it for days.
I ate the whole
Oh, yeah,
thing
you got-
and had no
carbs hate
regrets.
you.
I am so good at carbs. Oh my god, I'm Norwegian. That's
I
the
am
best.
a carb.
Carbs
I think we're both
hate me.
carbs. That's so sad.
Carbs
Italian
do
So,
not. They
The
don't
game
like me
is
back.
basically turn-based, except you can hold down left trigger and get a free aiming shot.
Oh, that's fun.
And each enemy will have a different weak point. This one is purposely easy. It's like Gradius 3, shoot the core, right?
It's like, where do you think you're
Right.
supposed to go? Yeah.
And that uses one of my magic points to take a shot with the gun, which is
Okay.
normally not worth our time unless I'm hitting a weak point.
Have you shared it to the stream yet?
I thought I had. Are you guys not seeing it?
I'm looking
I'm
at it.
seeing the view of the four of us.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
We're not
to the,
seeing the
to the
actual
stream.
game.
I wasn't looking at it.
Oh,
no,
hold
I don't
on.
look at the stream, so no.
Yeah,
we're not seeing
I gotta
that.
pop us all over. We'll do that. Sorry, friends. There we go.
I don't think anybody else is here though.
Ooh, this is good.
We're just
Yay,
talking to
watery.
ourselves.
All right.
It's just us. Nobody
Yeah,
else
no
is
one's here
here.
yet.
We're
That's
all
fine.
alone.
I never had like an automated skeet.
Oh, attacks slowly. Let's see if I can do it. Yes! Get fucked. Alright. There's real-time parrying like a Street Fighter game for every single
Right.
attack in the game.
All right.
And so, imagine timed hits taken to its extreme from Mario RPG, which weirdly we were all
Right.
talking about just before we went live on this broadcast.
Well, also Sea of Stars had it.
Yes, yes.
So it's come up a lot lately.
But these are like purposely designed to mess with you. I feel like Sea of Stars is slightly easier most of the time.
Most of the time. It varies based on the
with
type
you.
of attack. I have a twist on the wine tonight because I've been seeing in foodie spaces, everybody's putting jalapenos in Sauvignon Blanc, and I was just too curious. I don't have a
Same
jalapeno, but I do have a homegrown Serrano from my garden, so I have that tonight.
Ooh.
It might be
Serrano
awful.
wine.
Ooh la la.
Well, at the very least, you'll clear out your sinuses.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
also
sweet.
had it
Let's
left
go up.
over from dinner because we made these really good
have a
like
little
garlic
Zelda in
shrimp tacos. So I had cut up the Serrano for that. Whew.
Nice.
Julianne and those of you who didn't watch last week missed like how French the opening town is. But it's nice to move away
Maybe.
from that for a short bit here. And this feels almost like a third-person Elder Scrolls game right now to me, just as like you
This is
walk around and
beautiful.
consume it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I love a pretty game. I did buy Clair Obscur when it was on. It was like 10% off in the Steam sale, so that's when I bought it.
Nice.
So
I gotta
will
play.
be playing it.
Yeah, same.
Oops,
There are too many
delayed on my
games to
times.
play and too many
Too
things
many
to do.
games, Too many.
So here we're starting to see
Makes sense.
bodies,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
you'll notice they are former expeditioners,
Uh-huh.
but not necessarily of 33. You notice the
Right.
armbands are not there,
They're
right?
gonna
There-
Previous years
A lot of
died
former in
right
here.
here.
Yeah.
Oh.
And-
Ooh.
In the prologue, they said the expeditions used to be a larger group of people, so even though this looks like about 3 times as many people as were originally sent off from Lumiere, this is probably one expedition that died here right now.
Mm.
But as we keep moving, maybe that's 2.
Right.
Blood mist.
love-
And
That motion right there, though, is
and maybe
straight
it's a lot
Assassin's
more
Creed,
than
though.
2.
Mm-hmm.
The run motion is very much out of Assassin's Creed, yeah.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Yeah. Here we go. Some trigger warnings for extreme violence content coming up, if anybody needs to not be here for a moment.
Is there eye stuff?
No eye stuff.
Okay. Then I will happily munch the spaghetti.
I will eat this baguette.
But
Oh.
this is
Yes.
too many bodies in too weird of positions now.
Yeah.
Right? Like we're
They
not
look-
fantasy, we're science fiction at this
There's
point.
like weird like
Body
blood
horror.
on the top of like on the outside of them. Like it looks
Right.
like it's like Frozen. It's like a splatter Frozen.
yeah, and they're
yeah.
frozen statues, most of them. Except, did you notice that to Gustav's right now is Catherine?
No. Not okay. I
Hi.
don't like the open eyes.
I said no eye stuff. I meant it.
I know, but no, I just mean like her eyes are open. Like,
Right.
Well, dang.
oh, is this going to be a Persona game?
This game's
Sarah
really
was
short.
making that comparison last week.
Kind of looks like Robert Pattinson.
A little bit.
Yes, the
But
whole
better.
internet has said that.
Better.
Oh,
We do
But-
that.
sorry. I've been avoiding
Both
it
die.
so much.
You should avoid it so much, other than here, yeah. All right. Lune also made it. She's my favorite.
Or is it
Fucking hell.
Loon?
Loon.
Wake up,
I met a
Gustav.
very cute doggy today named Luna, and she
Aw.
was white and fuzzy and had floppy ears, and I liked her very much.
I know.
She was cute.
And again, just the eye animations
We're the only ones
here
left.
of the characters is so human.
don't
You
get
watch
to
them
die.
looking around and taking in the environment in a way that I am not used to in video games. It's like eerily good.
It's just
Yeah,
that
the
before
cinematography
we-
is really striking.
We're already dead. Look around. Look.
Yeah, it's definitely a one-up. As much as I love
This is not
Assassin's
a
Creed, they
foregone
don't quite
conclusion.
have that
When
attention
one
to
falls, we continue.
gaze.
This is
Get
the
up.
I think-
first game
We
that
need to
feels like a
find a safer
next
place where
generation
everyone's around.
role-playing game to me, if that makes sense to folks.
And part of it,
I
This
couldn't.
is
you
not
said that
the place.
Lorien Testard had 5 years to make. Like, this was a long development process for this game, so they
Yes,
were able
yes.
to put a lot of, like, I think the cinematography being so good has to do with
The
that
lunar
too.
converter seems intact.
Right. Nothing
There
about
was
it is
time to
rushed.
think about all the
People
framing
had
conditions.
stable jobs for half a decade. That doesn't
Right.
happen in this industry right now.
Right.
And
It's the same way that people like do really well on their debut albums, and then the second album is not always great.
yeah,
Which didn't happen with the Sea of Stars developers because their like hit game was the second one they made. Like,
I like
Right.
how they
not that the
didn't
first one was
translate
poorly.
what's up.
yeah, they don't translate the French for you, which is great because you can translate yourself, right?
You
Like,
can definitely get what that means.
all right. Also, new combat track, and God, I love the combat music in this game.
Oh,
This sounds like the last boss music, and this is the tutorial. So, Gustav's deal is he charges overcharge and then lightning blasts everybody. We did that last week. Lune is the wizard of the group, so she manages like Aristotelian elements, like Final Fantasy 1 style, ice, fire, lightning, earth. So we're gonna ice him
I love
first.
James.
Just in case.
I can definitely generate some stains.
Also,
what's my
shout out,
question?
shout out to foot people. Lune wears no shoes of any kind. She's just barefoot.
Oh, yep, there that is.
3 feet. What is this?
I know.
She's very
Danger.
grounded.
She has touched grass.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot there's a tutorial and it gives it to me for free. That's awesome.
Do we call this an FRPG?
I made that joke. I don't know if it was on stream, but I said that
have
at
been
some point.
joking JRPG, like J apostrophe.
RPG.
RPG. Yeah.
All right, now you notice immolation, which costs less, does more damage if I use ice first. And we're not going to get into the damage formula of all of her spells, because I've done that work for you. But that type of consideration is her entire kit, with order of operations matters.
So I know Andrew will join us soonish, but I have to show you guys. Look at this tiny little wheel of brie. Look how cute!
Wow, that's super
That's
tiny.
very cute.
It's like bite-sized brie.
We did it, Gustav. Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we?
I ate the last of last week's chèvre with dinner. But
There's a
Micah
Powell.
grabbed it out of my hand and ate it first, but he didn't like it, so I get it back.
It really works.
Made me happy.
Josephine loves goat cheese.
We're
I
not
don't think
dead
he's ever
yet.
had it, honestly. It's not something we keep in the house all the time.
Come on. There might be other
But he's
sprouts
also
in the
been, like,
indigo tree.
he's going through taste bud changes, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
that'll happen.
They fluctuate. He's always like, I love tomatoes. They're squirty in my mouth. I hate them. Oh, thank you.
I remember taking a nutrition course in undergrad. It was like a science credit randomly. And it was surprisingly more chemical, based chemistry than I expected. But I remember at one point they were talking about children's taste buds. Their bitter receptors are on like overdrive to prevent them from like eating the bad berry in the forest, essentially.
Oh, yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
your kid doesn't like vegetables because it's basically evolutionarily like hardwired into them
So-
to not trust a more bitter flavor.
We did this last week a bit. You can swap between characters whenever you want. I'm
Hi,
mostly
Andrew.
gonna be Lune because she glides around and can fly,
Ooh.
which is just super smooth and fun.
So you could see her
That
feet
is
the
nice.
whole time.
Uh-huh.
She is the Princess Peach of this game.
Yeah, she's got peach energy. Also, yes, hello Andrew, how are you?
Dark peach.
Let me pause here. With her feet off camera, I will mind you. Bitch. Let's get Andrew on stream for everybody. Oh no,
Yeah.
he just automatically showed up because I'm good at my job.
He did.
It's like I
But
teach a class
he's
on
muted
this.
on Teams, so you
We
gotta
won't
be.
talk about how you didn't have the game on stream for like the first 10 minutes.
Shut up. He's muted
We'll
on
talk
Teams.
about
There we go.
Hi,
Okay.
Hello.
how are you, darling?
Hi.
I'm doing well. I'm chuckling a little bit because anytime I'm playing, I am always controlling Lune and always switch to her as well, both because of the glide animation, and she is hands down the best character in this game.
Yes, correct. Andrew, we are brothers on this. Excellent.
Best girl.
She's the best girl in terms of the plot. There is a character a little later we'll get to today who is just straight up the best character. But we don't need to worry about gameplay stuff. I got y'all covered.
Also, Andrew, I have another baguette.
I was going to get one, but I decided to hold off. I was going to get some wine, but I held off, and so I've decided instead that I will just swear a lot and then just say pardon my French.
That doesn't pretty French. And then you can, say pardon my French. There you go.
All are excellent choices. I'm struck by so many of the similarities between this and Assassin's Creed, and then of course it shifts into this style of gameplay, which is very much not at all. So I don't know. I'm enjoying like the layover screens,
Yeah.
like the torn edge layovers when there's a thing,
I don't think about it that often because this world is so immersive for me, but these game developers are very steeped in games, right? You can see Assassin's Creed here. You can see Soul Calibur as an influence with the art style. The UI UX is very clearly Persona.
Yeah, Sarah was commenting on Persona. Like, oh, this is just Persona.
Yeah.
Chrome is flowing. Ice shatter.
Also, Andrew, you missed it because I opened it right before you came. But I have a second one, so I will show you the second one. I bought the tiniest brie.
They're like baby bell breeze.
Look at it. Look how cute.
Is that?
If I had found those the other night, I would have gotten
Looks
that, but I do
abandoned.
love goat cheese, so I was okay with it.
I might get some snacking cheese, but I do not have a
The
French
indigo
kind of
tree's not too
cheese.
far from here.
All
If
cheese
anyone
is
else
French
made
if
it,
you
We can
just
forgive you.
regroup
try
there.
I
hard
thought
enough.
she said
Julianne.
cheese, but she said trees. I was like, indigo cheese. What's that? Blue? Blue cheese? That's French. I think I just have like Munster. I'm gonna get that.
Okay, so a thing that I've noticed, is this the same with you
Yeah.
all? My local
Continent.
grocery store has
The indigo
stopped
trees over
selling
there.
Munster cheese.
Really?
I can't get it. I can't
Huh.
get Munster unless
Weird.
it's at like
Shortage?
the deli counter, but not in like the pre-wrapped crap. Like there is no Munster,
That's weird.
and there has not been
I'll
for
pay attention to that
months.
because I'm going to the store tomorrow, so I'll update to come on that front.
Please do,
I want to point
because
out to folks
We definitely have Monster
that
here.
unlike almost every other game out
Pre-wrapped.
there, including the Assassin's Creed games, the idea that we just get a vocal piece here is like a spoiled abundance of riches for us. Most games find a budget for a vocalist for like 1 or 2 boss fights, a key cutscene, and the closing credits, and then that's it. Having this much voice in the game, I mean, speaking as the vocalist of the group, it rules, but it's also very unusual and worth pointing out.
And she was integral to the entire process. I believe she worked almost all 5 years throughout. And
Yeah,
was
for the
involved.
last 3 or 3.5 years of development, she was in co-composer and lyricist and everything.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to look at kind of the look up the lyrics and kind of think about like prosody and text setting, but maybe that'll be a project for a future stream. Because I was just actually having a conversation recently about
Ah, shit.
how hard that can be.
Let the ink flow.
And it's one of those
Nice.
things that like I have this guilty pleasure movie, Repo the Genetic Opera.
Oh, yes.
Terrible film. But like, what's the issue with that musical? The scansion
Well, that will
sucks.
help.
Like, the text setting is so unbelievably awkward that you're just like, these people have never written a song before. It just
Well, it's helped here, and it's tough to be quick enough in the moment to know it, but until you get to the closing credits song, it's not actually all French correct grammar. It's some nonsense words and syllables made up to sound French in the middle there.
interesting. Yeah.
I do chuckle a little bit, Dana, as I make reference to the good use of meter in Repo in one of my chapters in Frank's book.
What's the good use of meter? Is it
In Anthony Head's song "Legal
is it in
Assassin,"
Legal Assassin? It would have to be. That's like the one that's
when he is, the song is alternating between 4/4 and 5/4, and whenever he is speaking of himself as a monster, it's always in 5/4, and whenever the music is referencing that sort of monstrous side of him, it's always in 5/4. Whenever he is trying to be human, it's in 4/4. And so it's constantly alternating between 4/4 and 5/4 until the end when he accepts his role as a repo man and comes to terms with himself being a villain. It stays in 5/4 throughout at the end.
yeah. That's good storytelling.
Did you all
Yeah,
catch?
I'm like in my head. Years roll
The-
by without you, Marty.
Yep, all 4/4.
17 have come and gone. Yeah.
Did you
I
all
mean, the
catch
text setting's
here
still awful,
that
but
this is in English, actually? The top note that "Don't be afraid," right? As we're adjusting to the new reality here.
Yeah.
Eerie.
But yeah,
Ready to evade.
it's a good like I say, it's a
Oh,
guilty
shit.
pleasure. Like I'll watch it sometime around Halloween when I'm in the mood for it. And Anthony Stewart Head is like 100% of the reason why I enjoyed that movie. If it didn't have his performance in particular, I kind of like the grave robber character, who I think was also the composer, right? Or like
Terry Zadunich, yes.
yeah, like he does brilliant acting too, but he doesn't do as much singing because he's not
No,
central.
his better work is Devil's Carnival. Devil's Carnival, hallelujah.
Yeah. And it is worth it for the Paris Hilton cameo. Well, not cameo, Paris Hilton role.
role,
where she kind of plays herself, but like
herself as one of the children of
This one looks dangerous.
Paul.
exaggerated
Sorvino.
herself.
That
Yeah,
will help.
yeah.
Oh, Paul Sorvino.
Like she's the wealthy heiress.
Between horror icon Bill Moseley and horror rock icon Nemec Ogre.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not one that I like. I recommend it like with caveats, you know. I'm like it's a fun watch, but it also like from a musical standpoint it's painful at times. There are just a lot of things where you're just like, this is just not flowing well. Like they had a melody that they really wanted, and then they wrote lyrics that didn't necessarily like fit it, and they just kind of push it together. But I was having actually not tonight, but a different night, a student came to office hours and they were asking me about music that has a message. So kind of writ large, like starting with like folk music, where there's something we're trying to convey behind the music, and like how that can sometimes take over and then the music isn't good. And they were talking about like, you know, a lot of Christian rock artists get railed on for like the music being cheesy or not very good. And they were sort of asking essentially like, do lyrics have to be general in order for the music to be good? Like, at what point do those fight each other? And I was like, that's such a good question, right? And like one that like we can look in so many different points in music history at that tension.
Hey, it's why everybody in the medieval and Renaissance period wanted to write masses and motets, because on the one hand, the text is not the thing, and the other hand, it really, really is.
Yeah, I actually I brought up the Council of Trent to this student, and I was talking about like the idea that we were kind of letting the music run away with us, and like we wanted to kind of rein it in a little.
We've always said that
being kind of that tension to some extent, right?
Especially in this game, or I even hate calling it a game. It's really just a work of art in how intricate it is. There is almost no wasted space in the artwork, the gameplay, the music, and how the music is being implemented. And especially last week, there were many moments where it's just there are references that you want to or need to point out.
Be careful.
But it has to wait for the story to be unveiled, because there's just so much veiled reference, or there is allusion that hasn't been revealed yet. Even something as simple as Gustav's sister Emma's speech has multiple references that are contained within in the music cue that's used, but we can't discuss any of it until the end of Act 2.
Right.
Well, we know you love a layered. You are not daunted by a game where you have to do a lot of replay or catch a lot of details. How many hours of footage did you get for your butterfly effect article?
The original article was over 2,000 hours.
I remember when I had you on Kudo, you said that, and I was like, jaw dropped, like, holy moly. A lot of people would be like, peace, I'm done. So, like, that dedication it produces really good scholarship. So, like, I applaud you for taking on this stuff. And finding a way around, like, the bigness of it is a hurdle for a lot of us. And you just dive right in.
Poor Ryan continues to be bombarded with my psychotic ideas involving this, and even about an hour and a half ago, I sent another, thought just came to me.
You're right, and I wish you could talk about it now with everybody, but A, you can't, and B, it has to be your natural paper this year.
There you go.
All right.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69.
By the way, unless the fight
Apologies.
has real
Let's
combat
thank them for
relevance,
that.
I'm just going to blaze through it.
That's fine. I'm gonna rip off more baguette.
Cutscene here, though.
I want baguette. My system does not want it, but I do. I long for the baguette.
Just like the children yearn for the mines.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and with about the same benefit.
Is it a gluten thing?
Something's wrong with it.
No. It's not a
Why
gluten
is it
thing.
attacking us?
Never
Just-
heard of a carb
Well,
thing,
it's
you know,
certainly
just
attacked
carbs.
That's because you're Italian.
It's just
That's
like
probably true.
unfathomable.
No,
Right?
I-
Italian, Norwegian, you gotta eat bread, right? Fist
It's
bump.
just like you gotta,
expedition
yeah.
Yeah, no, like the Atkins
cultures.
diet was made for people like
81.
me. You know, starches, carbs.
Right.
They just don't.
Wow.
They don't do nice things to me.
Learn
Andrew,
from the
what's
ones who
your
came before.
what's your like cultural
I need the
background?
trail.
Where does your
For the ones who come after.
ancestry hail from?
My father's side is from Wales,
Hmm.
and my mother's side is
Expedition
from
81,
Ireland
Renee.
and Scotland.
Huge discovery.
Nice.
This is the first Nevron with whom we've been able to communicate. It seems stuck in this cave. Gregoire is, as
So
usual,
this is the
deeply
first one you
suspicious,
find,
but this
and
could change
I
our
have not
entire
yet found them
understanding of
all
Nevrons
on
and
my
the patrons.
completed file, but I'm darn close. Most of the expeditions leave behind journals for you to track down.
Excellent.
So 81 meets this Nevron, right? They probably
Hmm.
died somewhere in this area.
The
Good question
the body
from Jordan
that's,
in the chat.
lying next to
He communicated with a Nevron.
I don't remember
is
that
the one
paper.
who left
I
it.
don't remember that either.
The dead
I
here
Sorry.
seem to
disappeared.
remember that, Jordan. I just can't tell you who it was.
They're
I'd have to look
clones.
at
If it was at
abstract.
this most recent one, I'll tell you, like,
On the beach.
I have it
Some
like
did
blocked out.
disappear.
A general to
He
the
wasn't
secret
a Nevron.
lyrics at the end of the game.
It
Something
tinkles
about
the
way
tiniest
everyone's
little bell in the
kills
back,
seems
but
to
I
affect
can't.
our
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
sure
remember.
somebody has
Oh,
said
wait.
that about like Final
Perhaps
Fantasy
your friend
IX,
here can
Melodies of
enlighten
Life
yeah,
finally
so-
shows up.
8, 9.
It's not
8,
8.
9.
Yeah, it's usually like a
happens
big
in
set
space,
piece, right?
not at the end first, right?
Oh, it's true. Well, it's
They,
that's true.
They have
Usually a
sex in
big, like,
space.
orange
That's
set
Final
piece.
Fantasy VIII.
What do you mean?
Can't take
Yeah,
that away
it's
from
great.
that game.
I won't.
Did you kill
That was
these
the end.
people?
That was the climax. All right. I got end and climax.
It is the
mixed up.
climax of the plot. Yeah, 100%.
It is. So.
Similarly, the Lake
I should
Macalania
bring
sex
light.
scene is also the climax of the plot. of Final Fantasy
Yes.
X.
Interesting.
Yes. Help me find light.
Painted me, help me find light. Oh.
I'll do a paint. What I can do is stain.
Right? She
Bit of a
painted me. Help me
stain.
find
Light.
light, which we will. We'll help this person
Perhaps
out.
we
This
can
little
learn more.
like half
The
painted
jar.
Nevron.
I'm not sure that's
yeah,
a good idea.
it is a good idea. Gustav, shut up. And you'll notice that our suspicions are correct, by the way. We found Journal 81, and look, here's the flag for Expedition 81.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they have been dead some, what, 30x years, right?
Long time.
Uh,
40.
That's getting
This would be
spicier
year
as I sip it.
48.
It'd be Monolith year 81, right? Like,
Yeah, Monolith year 81, so this would be Monolith year 33, so 48 Monolith years.
yeah.
Does he got a funky arm like in
Gustav,
Hades and
Gustav
Zelda?
has a mechanical arm,
Hurry.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Yeah, see, there you go.
that is a trope. I love the arm. Goofy arm trope.
Yep.
Goofy arm trope. I didn't know that was a trope.
Nice.
Is it an Atkinsonian trope?
Oh God, I can't.
Or is it a
it's on a
topic,
it's on a
Julia?
spectrum. I don't know. It's a continuum.
We're not on an airship, so
Well, we are flying.
we are flying.
Ah, is she soaring?
Are we
though?
soaring?
This
Yeah,
is not
okay.
soaring. We'll do that much later.
Okay.
Can we talk about foot placement? Who else is it that flies like that? There's somebody that flies like that with one foot up in the
Peter Pan?
air.
It's Supergirl, so you can check out her foot. Julian's actually right about
Use
this.
like,
No.
I know why you picked her.
I don't know Supergirl though. That's the thing. Like there are
You mean like
other.
from a game?
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of superheroes are depicted with the one leg bend,
one leg?
right? When they're in
Really?
the air.
That
Nice.
the posture kind of looks like
Like I feel like I've seen Superman
Sora
like that.
in his in one of his forms in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yes, it is the wizard form, the blue one. Does not touch the ground.
The wizard and the white one, like the max one. The name has just slipped my head.
The
But those two
ultimate one,
forms.
Yeah. You're correct.
Those aren't it for me. I don't know
Does
what
she
else I'm
also have a
thinking of.
special arm? Does everyone have a special arm in this?
Oh shit! Sorry, hold on.
She has
like
tattoos.
tattooed legs.
And like
That's one of
it's like tattoos or etchings on her arms.
Oh, it's not a special arm.
No, it's
She's doing this. See? She's like waving it weird. Special arm.
It's got the glove
Yeah, what is
on
she
it.
doing?
Yeah, she wiggles her hands. I don't know.
She's a hand wiggler.
She is a
Oh.
hand person.
The stains or
foot
whatever
person.
come out of
I
it.
feel like Gustav is just very
Stains.
traditional male protagonist. I like the sword pistol combo though.
We love a sword pistol combo as Final Fantasy VIII girl.
Yeah, we do.
Sword pistol combo
Just the
feels French to me. Like I feel like Arno Dorian fights with sword pistol. Ezio is like dual blades, right?
very reminiscent of part of a Musketeer's standard gear with the ratchet lock pistol and the long sword, or the rapier, except it's obviously a much different sword that's used.
Yeah.
And Mael has the other portion with the mango dagger.
I'll do it.
We can use that.
Oh, come on.
The hell is that?
If you tag it first, you go first. And so I always want to like position myself to hit it.
Love a constant thing was reference in the chat. We have the best chat in the whole world.
Yeah, we do. It's because all of our friends are the smartest people on the planet.
I know, it's
Like-
so cool.
It makes your work and your life, frankly, just
An
more fun
advantage.
when you can legitimately say that about almost all the people you know.
It's so cool. I'm so grateful for everybody.
One of my few complaints about this game is you'll notice I've done the same fight a couple times now. And it is the same correct pattern to solve it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but some of us take a while to pick up on patterns, so the repetition helps.
Yeah, I fucked that up though. Alright. Oh, dodge? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, hold on.
Flying enemy.
Right. I got 2 flying ones that time.
Again, it's both frustrating, but a reflection of the game design, where you can fall into this very easy trap of the fights becoming absurdly easy or very repetitive, and then it will throw an enemy at you that is scaled so much greater than everything that you faced before it, that it will catch you off guard, and it's that enemy's intent is to kill you very quickly.
Yeah, and
Is it a way of is it kind of like a Souls game where it's trying to show you this isn't the right way?
No, usually the big fights are hiding the best stuff, and you should do them.
Okay.
But there are also a couple here and there where it's very clear you need to come back to some
could
areas
light
later.
something with
Like,
this.
it's comically stupid how overpowered they are right now.
Yeah.
So, for instance, if, like, my health right now is, like, maybe 200, if I stretch,
Pardon my
stretch
thunderstorm.
my language here, no
If you
worries,
can hear
Dana, we
that.
can barely hear it.
Good.
Not this
Loud.
area, but 2 areas from now, we're going to find something that'll do 2,000 damage to you. And that is a signal you should come back later. Yes. I am going to do this side quest once here. I will not do every side quest like this. I'll do some of that off stream for the sake of time. But how these work here. Something flammable. We have that, by the way, now.
Sweet.
Soon I shall shine. Light it. Help me shine. Make me complete.
Aw.
So we can do that.
Bring Me to Life by Evanescence starts playing. What's that doing here?
Right. Will please, mistress, capture the light. Ah, only a glimpse. How unfortunate that the resin has burned out. Though I'm sure now I can reach her. The mistress, by the way, is the paintress, in case that's not obvious.
More or less.
More light to understand what she asks of me. Shining to shine once more.
What did it mean by light?
Well, we get a healing tint,
Let's keep an eye out for other Nevrons like this one.
which
This
is, by the
dude
way,
wants to be a Thomas Kincaid painting. What? Painter of light.
It's true.
Who thought I would make that reference tonight? Not me.
There's a documentary about how that whole line of art is like a huge fraud.
Yes.
Fraud isn't really the right word, but like so carefully commercialized.
Yes,
like
yes.
very strategic, very yeah.
But he did a lot of things to,
Yes.
like, behind the scenes.
Very colorful life, right?
Ooh. Oh, Robert.
I gotta peace out and go to bed. We got a long drive tomorrow.
Okay.
Big trouble.
Drive safe.
Good night.
Good night,
folks.
Karen. It's good
Good
seeing you.
night. Good
We'll
seeing
tell you if there's
all.
any other good Ren Fair moments in here.
Yeah,
Yep.
please. I want to hear the soundtrack now.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night. By the way, each different weapon boosts the stats differently. For the first roughly 10 hours, nobody cares about that. All you want is luck and critical hit rate. You can min-max beyond that, but we won't be, because I don't have patience for that. All right. Here we go. Here's the indigo tree.
But
Oh, look,
yeah,
it's another person. Oh, just kidding. He dies too.
One other really interesting thing about William Thomas Kincaid is that he had something like 6,000 unpublished works when he died. And apparently some of them were like not painter of light stuff. They were like dark as all get out. But we just haven't like obviously seen those because that's not part of that branding, right?
Right. One thing I appreciate about this game a lot, every boss track is so baller. What is going on right now?
I know, and it's like so early. This is like normally like reading as like a late game, like JRPG style track. Ooh, I have hiccups.
Right.
I get hiccups.
But B, oh, I had it. What was I gonna say? I lost it. It'll come back to me.
Every boss track is baller.
Just try to hit him in his little dingle.
No, I like that they say fuck a lot. Because in this situation, I would be cussing, right? Like, I like that we have a game that does that now.
Let us stain them.
Also, yeah, sometimes they don't translate the fuckery in French. I mean, the French cursing.
So it's funny when they do and when they don't. Like, it's interesting. It adds some flavor.
Yep.
Epic. My question about the ballerness of both the soundtrack and the boss music and battle music is, if we took out the vocals, is the ballerness vocal forward? Is it a vocal thing?
Yes, I think so.
Would we still feel it's baller without, if the vocals were played by like just a violin or a flute or something?
No, I
Level
actually
of
think we are
ball.
coded to understand voice as important.
Yes, it's like from all of our solfège from the past.
Yeah.
Because that's how very interested in. Okay, well you're interested in wheels, which are ball adjacent, so
That's a stretch.
if you stretch a ball it becomes a wheel, I believe. So you're correct.
A storm is coming.
But yeah, I mean, that just takes me back to reading like Walter Murch in The Art of Editing Film, and he talks about that there is a clear hierarchy, right, in your sound design where, like, unless you're going for a very specific effect, like, dialogue has to be clear, and you have to kind of avoid stuff in your kind of middle ground that's going to muddy that up too much. And so, like, you really are focusing the ears for people because in a film setting, like, you're not going to want to have to use your, like, cocktail party ears, right? Like the cocktail party factory filter thing. Like, that should be done for you.
Right.
And so, and then we talk about this, like, incidentally in gaming all the time about, like, sound effects that are conveying important information about game state are going to be privileged in a certain way unless they're trying to screw with you and make it harder, right? Like, some horror games might not make it obvious what is a signal and what is just part of the unsettling soundscape. But in a lot of games, it's like, things will beep if you are low on hearts.
Move your hands, come on. Whatever, I can't do it.
Is that what he's doing? He's covering up his eyeball?
Yes.
Or his weak spot?
It's like a high nox.
Actually, we'll do it this way.
Ooh, let's try to unpack why Jordan thinks this track is witchy.
The chanting of the voice is kind of witchy. I don't disagree with that.
But, like, female voice can go a lot of places that are not witch,
And this
right?
is a lot of jumps and a lot of chromaticism in this moment.
I would maybe say, in addition to the female voices, that is the only part that is in a soprano or even an alto line for the majority of the music. Everything else is in a much lower register, so it's creating this very wide spacing.
Yep, alright. And I don't know what to do with this drum out portion that's like calm,
My emotions.
right? What we're gonna do is kill this thing though, for those who come after and whatnot.
One of the things that I've noticed a
watch
lot
this, it
throughout.
rules.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Petrus must fall.
All the bosses have cutscene deaths. I love it.
Oh. All right, Andrew, what thought were you holding?
As Julianne is mentioning that sort of pathos bridge,
Celebrate later.
at least to my
There'll be
ears, not even just like sort
should
of
be
this
safe up
idea
in
of
the
a
tree.
pathos bridge, but there are many instances I've seen and heard where the battle music, either for a given boss or for a given location, does not meet the typically defined criteria for battle music. It's
Wait,
often really
there's a message on the
subdued,
wall.
or it is
Took mild to
lacking
weird
a lot of that
clothes.
typical
Head
energy
north,
we
look
associate
for
with
a door
battle
inside a
music.
hut.
It's
This doesn't make
some,
sense.
sometimes it sounds like it, sometimes it
written
just
this?
doesn't. And so it has
It sounds
sort
like
of
an
that,
expedition, but everyone knows to sign their messages.
Yeah, but they might have been in a hurry.
non-traditional.
I don't know.
This isn't like every
Doesn't
JR
sound
or
like anyone on
RPG
the
or
team.
JRPG that we've come to know and love.
What if
Well,
it's a trap?
and
The man
there's
on the
also that
beach?
sense of
lead.
like
Our only lead, whoever this is, knows my L. We have to go.
topical
No.
wrongness or
Not yet.
quirkiness,
Protocol is to regroup at the
idiosyncracy
rally point
as
and
representative
wait
that
3
like
days.
this realm
This
is
message feels
out
off.
of like not of
If it
not
was
of
an
the norm,
expedition,
right?
Yes.
One
They
of the
would have
things
stayed
I want to
here.
point out here is this music
Everyone knows
ducks the
protocol.
dialogue
Right,
like a
but
film.
they may have been in danger. Maybe this location has been compromised. Things change.
More so than in most
There's
games.
a reason.
Protocol doesn't cover
There's
every contingency.
There's
You
a
know
re-
that.
There's a reason. It's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
Was our entire team dying part of that optimal result?
Also, shout out to the audio mixer who had to like manage
Look,
all of these recordings of voiceover
going off to
moments. These two were never in the same booth or room together.
Oh, so they had to just layer like them interrupting and
Right. It sounds
Protocol
great,
also states
but
never move solo.
in an ideal world, you'd record both people
I'll
in the
let
same
you
booth
choose
for
which
this.
protocol to break.
yeah.
And the craft behind the scenes to make this work so naturally as a conversation. Like, did you hear Luna interrupting but not getting to start the conversation
Yeah.
a couple times?
Huh.
All right, we're gonna put that on.
My hair is almost at the
No
length to
thanks.
do a cosplay of her. I don't know if I could manage that braid though.
What? Okay.
The braid at the top of the hair is actually pretty sweet.
So,
Oh, by the way,
message said
shout out
head
to
north
next gen
to the
world maps
weird
now.
corals.
Is this Obscur?
And a door
Yeah.
in a hut.
Yeah, it's a
Hi,
video
Neil.
game.
What's
I
up,
said
Neil?
hi. Your arm's in the yeah.
So now we have
Frame.
a map. I'm happy. Everybody loves me. Okay,
Oh gosh.
but
Finally got it.
I love the only way you would know per se is that the camera scales back.
And it says open map. That's the way I know.
It's been a long day.
It does.
We should make camp.
I'm fine.
But I
Let's
get your
keep going.
point.
But it's not like
We won't
Final
find
Fantasy
Mael
like
if we're dead.
8, where clearly you're on the map because everything looks like shit now, right? Like
You're in your
I
little
like
car.
that we're beyond that. We do have to go to camp though once before we can
Yes,
start the next
thankfully
area.
in 26 years, gaming has progressed. Yeah.
See, I'm not sure the animation is slowed down or the scale of the world is changed. Jordan, I suppose they'd be the same thing.
Yeah, it's like how plane looks slow, but it's actually fast. Yeah, it's like that.
Every time the game prompts you to go to camp, you get a cool cutscene, by the way.
Camp. Is that how you save? Camping?
To go to camp, yeah.
It uses an
Sorry
autosave
about earlier.
throughout.
Ew, then it's not a real game.
The beach was not
You can reload the past 8 autosaves at command.
No, it was. I convinced Alan to land there.
Alan.
The name Ellen makes me think of this very specific
So,
video of somebody putting voices on like
we can
nature
rest a bit.
documentary footage.
Yes.
And it's like a
The moon's
meerkat
bright.
being like,
I wanna keep
Ellen,
moving."
Ellen,
Have you learned
Ellen.
anything from the beach?
No, I am not leaving my L
That's
alone
all
a
I
minute
can
longer
think
than I
of.
have to.
But right now, it's just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Mael your corpse.
Yeah.
We have to
a good
think
goal.
every step through.
Although Luna, it doesn't seem like any corpses are making it back.
the man
Just
on the beach,
saying.
you saw what he did.
Yeah.
But more than that,
It's like a Mount Everest situation.
Yeah.
you saw his face.
We haven't heard him speak yet, but the man on the beach is voiced by Andy Serkis in what
Yep.
has to win VO of the year. Holy shit.
Oh, he's so good in this game.
Is he about to speak? Is that why you brought that up?
No, we're just
Damn.
terrified of him still.
I mean,
He must be what?
we saw what he
50?
did.
60?
Right?
Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message. Lucien, Lucien died to save me.
My weather app doesn't say that it is raining, but it is definitely raining right now.
Margot, they all... I am not letting Maëlle die out here. I'm taking her
I like
home.
this track.
What?
I like it too.
No, no, no! We have a mission!
Oh, fuck the mission! Fuck the mission, Lune!
Language.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the paintress, just the three of us?
Maybe.
My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if. When. We knew
Fair
not
point.
all of us would make it. But we continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight. It's just Maëlle. She's...
Maëlle swore the same oath.
I know that.
She
Game
chose
recognizing
her
game. I
life.
love that arrow. Also, hi.
You and I.
Hello.
I
Come
really
on,
love
we
that
always
the
said the
musician
future
of the
Lumiere
group
is
is
more
also the most
important than any
badass person of the
individual
group.
life.
Do you still believe
Hell
that?
yeah.
We do like that.
Anyone who's ever played D&D with a
Do you
bard,
still
right?
believe that?
knows this is possible. I didn't say it was always the case, but it's possible. This is the skin of a killer Bella. This does have a very Twilighty filter right now.
I hope I do.
That kind of blue cast.
Yeah, I will say the lighting from the campfire visible on both faces from the right angles, like even as they turn in real time, is sublime.
This isn't a light stream, Ryan.
Don't worry, I'll get back to talking about the map soon enough.
I know.
All
Fuck
one
the
of them in this
mission.
game.
We're just saying something. If he's that into, well, I guess a lot of the games he's into, it's just one big map,
there is
right?
no mini map in any of the areas, though, which is annoying.
Sorry.
And not because I love maps, because I get lost like a loser all the time.
Okay, I'm doing the whole trendy put hot peppers in your white wine thing because I've been seeing it on social media. It's usually jalapeno in Sauvignon
Oh, here.
Blanc.
Julian can hear the big track from last week.
Ooh.
Yay.
That's funny.
This is the town music, Jules.
Oh. It's fun.
Also, this view reminds me of Journey in the best ways. Like, you can constantly see the end moment of the game the entire time.
I do like that.
The monolith being present throughout just essentially the entire game is just so ominous.
Yeah.
Quick reminder that the first game to really do that is Ninja Gaiden 2 with the Tower of Laja in the background the entire first half of the game.
Good cut.
Also, if any of you have not yet heard both Patty Rudizel's cover of this and John Robert Matt's and Laura Intravia and the Game Brass's cover of
It's
this,
fantastic.
both of those kill. They're so
Her
good.
voice, Laura's voice is so good from the vocals I've heard in this game so far.
Yeah. Well, that's why, like, Ryan had made the joke about it being the French Laura.
Yeah, I went
Okay.
on a
Everything's
rant
coming together for
right
me
when
now.
it was first being played in the Game Brass Discord. I was like, how does somebody get 5 years of pay to work on one game and luck into meeting French Laura and Travia 2 years into that process? Like, fuck that person. Like, I went on this big rant about how lucky this composer was. And, of course, Laura got wind of this, thought it was hilarious, and then did not tell me she was covering the piece the entire time, jerk.
Good night, sister.
All right, we do have one task before we go to bed, though. We must write in the journal of Gustav's apprentices from the prologue. And I love this track. We're just going to sit with it for a minute. I want this kind of writing time to myself.
Or French Laura and Travia serenades you.
Sure, yeah. And I have a perfect insectless evening with which to write in total
don't know there's
moonlight that affords it.
You don't know there's no insects.
You don't know they don't have deep woods off on the whole time.
Right,
Yeah.
maybe. He writes about how dangerous the Neverons are, about how beautiful the continent is.
What's
he hopes
French
that
for
one
deet?
day his apprentices will read everything he wrote. And it's a fun lore moment
Those who come after.
to write in the journal, but if you write in the journal every cutscene, there's a big gameplay payoff as well, so we'll be doing that.
Okay, so I the way I see it quoted, there's this is like a theme, but like we're finding the journals for those that come after. We leave the journal for those that come
each
after.
expedition leaves their own journal
Yes.
behind for us to find. That's right.
Okay. But I'm guessing there's more to it than that, or people wouldn't be memeing it. I've seen so much memeing of it without like getting exact spoilers, so I'm very curious.
That is one of the two big lines from the game.
Yeah.
All right. I love this zone, by the way. Check it out. We are not underwater, but we're also underwater. It's gorgeous.
I would
Wait,
get some
does
writing done if I had a glowing blue
33
cliff to sit on and
refer
a
to
giant
Jesus
glowing reminder of my own
H.
mortality.
Christ?
There's
Is
been
it-
some
is it a Jesus
speculation about
reference?
that, but there's never a Christian connection explicitly made, Julian.
Interesting.
Not even
Maybe
as
they
subtext
just thought
here.
33 looked cool.
And we won't hear any of them today, but there's also 3 different 11-minute baller combat tracks in the game.
68.
I can do math.
Which, you know,
every
feeds that
expedition.
Trinity theory, Christology, whatever stuff.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by a storm. Lumiere lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. A storm, at least.
All right, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Mael must be close by.
You could do a lot worse than having a historian and a musician team for your 2 characters, by the way. I love the 2 of them. Expedition 68. I'll bet we find a flag before too long. Oh, right. I do want to do this. 1, 2, 3.
Ugh, I hate having to aim stuff like that.
You don't like aiming?
No.
An advantage.
Even in like Portal, I suck at it.
You do realize like that was a spinning target, pretty big, that doesn't move, right?
Yeah, I hate shooting stuff. I think the only exception is I don't mind doing it with
advantage.
bow and arrow, but there's something about like gun aiming that in games
Wait.
that like
Never.
I don't play well with.
Looks like a different species.
It is a
Doesn't matter.
different species.
They're between us and Mael.
That's right, Gustav. It does not matter. Die. New combat track again,
Exterminate.
though. One of the really nice things about this game is combat tracks never repeat across areas. We're always going to get new music. Again, give somebody 5 years, right?
That's fun.
This is so chill.
A
This
storm
one.
Yeah,
is coming.
this is. It's not really a battle track. It has like some minor elements to it, but
So,
it's just more reflective of the zone.
oh shit, it's fast. This doesn't remind me weirdly of like JRPG combat. It reminds me of like playing at LAN parties with my friends who did drugs, Unreal Tournament 99. This was the sort of track we would listen to.
I cannot relate to that experience, so I will just nod. I was just gonna say it's very vibey.
It is
The-
vibey. Like you
The
could get
way
high to
that
that.
they're
I guess.
creating as Ryan talked about, that we're underwater, but we're not underwater, and it's sort of mimicking that effect of liquid, but it's not underwater
Be
with
careful.
the rippling in the music itself.
Yeah, it's
with
not
the
like
echo.
it's not like
It's-
low pass filter level
No.
of obvious, but like there's
Right.
it definitely reads as aquatic. It's getting a little bit. It's reminding me of like The vibiness is reminding me a little bit of like Metroid.
Yes,
Super
for
Metroid.
sure. Or like the Phendrana Drifts zone in Metroid
Yeah,
Prime
Phendrana Drifts.
1. Or
yes.
it's Torvus Bog in Metroid Prime 2. Same vibes.
Yes. It's like surprisingly too relaxed for what you're doing, but it's reflective of the environment. Kind of dormant feel to it. Not much going on.
Yeah. All right, we go first this time. Should be better here. Hold on.
It's a lot of techno music. Yeah.
Jordan said a similar thing. Like it's a very particular chill out techno.
Yeah. The good version.
Yes, no, it's not. This is non-derogatory.
Sci-fi escapes. Water and space are often
Which I
interchangeable.
love. I love that playlist. They pick some goofy stuff.
Yeah,
It's not just music or anything.
that's fun.
Oh shit! I did.
These
I
days you have
blasted
to be careful
late.
that they're not using AI crap.
Right.
If you can't buy it at
Make sure the actual
Everything is
musicians
terrible.
get the like 0.001 cent per stream.
yeah, if you couldn't buy this on Starbucks, this would be on Pandora's. Since you listen to this, you'd probably like something similar.
Oh my gosh, does anybody, and this is going off of Jordan's comment, there was a
Ice.
compilation, it's like now that's what I call music style, like anthology, I guess, where it came out in multiple volumes called Ultra Chilled, and I had like 4 of them in high school, and I thought they were the coolest shit.
Huh.
I did not have that or know
Let me
about
find, have
Is
find
that
on like Discogs.
from the same series, like when Walmart in 2000,
That will help.
what
This
would
is
that
it on
been?
Discogs.
2007 to 2010 was releasing like Pure Ireland and the Sounds of Sweden and all those wonderful collections.
Yeah, and it was a lot of like electronic down tempo, like ambient, some trip hoppy stuff.
Note
Like
that the streetlights are weirdly out of place for the rest of the artwork.
yeah,
Well, it's not much of a street.
but yeah, the one in particular that the first one, the one that was like my gateway to the series, and then I think I tracked down the other ones was Ultra
Slow
Chilled
down,
4.
Hunt. We don't know what's inside yet.
Which had like Harry Trees by Goldfrapp. I love that track. Oh gosh, these are all good. Never Ending Story by Boz.
Look, there's a door inside.
This Place is a Prison by the Postal Service. Like it was a very specific
Seems empty.
mood.
Let's go.
And I would put it on to evoke that mood. They had Angels by Wax Poetic featuring Nora
Someone
Jones
lives
on
here.
vocals. It was
Don't
so
blink,
good.
team.
Okay.
Someone lives here. Wow.
Is this a Doctor Who episode? Is a Weeping Angel gonna come at me if I blink?
Well, that camera move is absolutely a Doctor Who swing.
Yeah. Oh, nice little cello.
I also
Oh.
would yell "fuck" if that was happening when I opened the door.
Yeah,
What's
Very relatable.
that'll happen.
That's
Ooh,
like
look
your
at that
go-to word for
wallpaper.
just about
So
everything,
welcome to the
Julian.
most gorgeous
Yeah.
Rococo French
Open
mansion in
door,
history.
Close
Like,
the door.
Where
Yeah,
are
but with
we?
like Art Deco updates, because that wallpaper ain't Rococo,
This
that's
is-
right?
I'm gonna say this.
If
later.
it's wallpaper and not just like inlaid marble. Oh my. That's a cool
Oh,
pattern.
manna.
it's our flag 33.
Oh God.
That seems ominous. Wait, go up to the wallpaper real quick. I'm gonna be a nerd. Do we think that that's supposed to be like an eye, or like the thing in the middle is the paintress's like obelisk with like the wallpaper design? It kind of
Don't
looks
know.
like a weird eye
Andrew and I have some answers to
Radiating
this
out.
that we're just going to withhold for
Okay. Okay.
now.
It
But
looks like it vibes with what we've seen
what
so
I
far.
will note, the first 2 paintings here are the first 2 zones we've been in.
Uh-huh. So
Do you want
the other
a
ones
preview
get
of
spoilers.
what's coming?
That's fun.
Fun.
This whole sequence is a Doctor Who episode.
Super Mario 64.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Basically,
I'm very excited.
same game.
I will be right back though, because I am gonna put this
Peach's
prosciutto
castle.
away.
Somebody clip Julianne saying Super Mario 64 for me, please.
No. That's the end of the game.
But the monolith started the beginning of the game at 34, so how recently was this painted?
Ah, that's scary.
It is wonderfully frustrating, like, as you know, the game's moving along and hearing these wonderful questions, and you know, as the plot is
Not being
slow.
able to say anything.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like it's slowly becoming unraveled, and it's like, ooh, what does this mean? Could it mean this?
Also, can we just talk about how this is a luxurious space by any reasonable game design spec? Because we only need to find the next thing in one room of this mansion, and this place is fucking huge, right? Like,
And no map.
I'm not talking about the no map thing right now,
Right.
but like,
No.
games are efficient by necessity because of budgetary concerns.
The piano.
It is, and we'll go play it
we go
shortly, but I'm gonna wait
Yay.
for the end of the sequence because
Okay.
I think we get to walk around in a moment where the piano will be more useful. Andrew, is that right? Do I get to walk around the mansion freely after
How
I
did
do
her
the next
feet
thing?
not get dirty?
Yes,
Okay.
because you also have the option to
That's right.
unlock that area.
Yep. Okay.
That's scary.
Look who it is, team.
Little friend.
My head?
She's like ghosty though. Oh, that's the thing in front of her.
She's just working on her.
She's journaling, yeah.
Gustav? Are you real?
Chekhov's mansion.
It is Chekhov's mansion. We'll get back to that.
Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought
Showering hasn't been a high priority over here.
on the beach I saw you and
I like that when he gets nervous, he
I
can't
couldn't,
finish his sentences. That's true of
sorry.
not just
I'm so sorry.
him and Sophie
I
from
should
hour
have,
1. That's true of his whole character and is
I
consistent.
should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach.
Oh, Millie's trying to eat my
And I ended up
baguette.
here With,
Well, at least she's sniffing it. You're silly.
Yep.
Are you a French cat?
with him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
Oh,
What is he?
that seems.
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chrome
Okay.
around him. It's quite different from the Nephrons.
Oh dear.
It's his mansion.
Ugh. Go back to your Hannon book. Go practice. Mom.
It's sitting on my own piano
How
right
did
over
you
there.
find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message?
We're gonna
tend
go
to
play
have-
piano at Julianne's request
Maybe.
here.
Thank you.
No.
I tend to
Harp.
have like vintage sheet music
Guitar?
at any given time on my
Yeah,
piano.
I like to pick something I want to
So
show off, and the Haddon is a joke.
we meet each of these characters in the first hour for Julian's sake, and we know that Lune plays the guitar, though she plays piano here. Piano's the only instrument you can all play. You notice the sound, like the music immediately cuts out?
Ah! Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this is so realistic.
Do you have to keep striking it, or is
Yes,
it?
you do.
Okay.
She's like, I can do this with 0 hands. Look at my hands behind my back.
Here's Mael.
I recognize that melody.
Do they all play like their own theme or something? Or
Yes.
that's fun.
Millie, are you not getting enough attention? You are like very affectionate right now. Normally you are not this up in my business.
Oh shit. Advanced.
Gustav's a better piano player, right?
It's the mechanical arm.
That's true.
And we'll return to the piano periodically, is what I'm saying here.
This cat. Yes, hello. So happy to see you. Sims level 2.
Oh, now this wall being empty is very interesting to me. Andrew, did you notice that the first time through?
Mm-hmm. I think when I was here the first time through, I ended up spending about 70 minutes in the manor.
Just wandering.
Just wandering and making sure I checked every single thing.
That's how I play.
We're not going to do that for the sake of time.
Right.
We're going to go talk to the curator.
You don't have a face, man.
He is scary.
Yeah.
You look like the ghost of Christmas yet
Yeah.
to come. With that,
Yeah.
Except it's, instead of a cloak, it's just your head.
He does look like the
He
ghost
has
of
to silently
Christmas yet to
point.
come.
All right. But this time I have backup.
Also, it's Jennifer English who also voiced Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3 as Mael.
Wait, what? I thought you were Miles' friend. I thought this was gonna be like a sweet, tender relationship between them.
He's making sure we're going to be safe outside. This is like a training thing.
Aww.
Okay, so it is wholesome.
Yes. But there's a new mechanic added. Now enemies can have jumping attacks where I have to hit a different button. I've parry, dodge, and jump now.
This is officially getting spicier the more I drink it. Oof. That's not bad though. I grew this Serrano in my garden.
Mael has a completely different set of mechanics, as does every playable character. She does Soul Calibur style stance switching. Every new move puts her in a different stance that powers a different move.
Virtuosic stance.
Yep.
That's fun.
So, for the tutorial only, we're going to go to the offensive switch move, but really Spark is the way to go almost every move early game. You want to stack burn as often as possible. Oh shit, I jumped early. Fuck. It's fine. There we go. Got it.
I have the coziest cat on me right now. She's just making herself right at home on this lap. Hello.
Jordan, I agree completely with every character having
Fidget
its
spinner
own
on a
unique
fidget
spinner.
mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turns out that burn will stack up to
Yes.
a near infinite amount of damage. And so for almost the
Wow.
entirety of the game, if you have a character that can put a burn on somebody, that's the correct move. If you're playing the long game anyway.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. Come with us if you like.
He can't leave the mansion.
If
Maybe.
that's a
Nope,
yes.
he comes, but he's going to
we'll
sit
see you
at
at the
camp. He just hangs out at the camp with us.
Oh.
A
And,
little buddy.
And he will let us use the upgrade
He's our little
materials
friend.
that we've been finding and I've not been commenting on, like the colors of Lumina and all the weapon
Like that said,
upgrade stuff.
perhaps he will join you at camp.
Yeah.
I like how in less than 5 minutes he went from that's an absolutely terrifying, disgusting monster to he's our little buddy.
He's so
Or we
cute.
could get back to the indigo tree.
Oh wait, hold on.
Nobody's
Speaking of so
usually
cute,
here. I wonder where.
It's not cute though. That's not the right word.
no, Noko is cute though.
Is that a gestural?
Oh my gosh, it's a paintbrush.
Stop
It is a
that
paintbrush.
big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Noko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Noko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
So the tales are true.
I liked his like.
Grandis and
yes.
Esquier exist too. Are there more
You're
gestural
right, I love that
like
Gustav's
you?
like, yes,
I'd
I
love to
also
meet
like
them.
my mustache. Thank you.
Yep. Yep.
You
That
silly
nod was
scruff.
like
Their
respect.
village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune,
I know. Don't have time for detours.
yeah, we need to get to the paintress.
There's another sea
So slow.
between here and the paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead. I know you know.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more gestrels.
She's so happy.
Right, she's incredibly pleased with this development.
Amazing.
All right, Gestrels
Fabulous wares.
are the shops
I'm gonna go
of the
back
game.
to the curator though. And
Hold on one
there's-
second on your thought here about the curator. Keep it there. Every Gestrel must be fought solo.
Oh.
And they get their own combat track also, of course. Which
Ready to
rules. Oh, but Catch, he's actually this big.
Let us
Okay, let's
see.
go.
Less cute.
Ice. Shut.
Oh.
All right.
Let us stain them. Feel the burn.
One more. Nope. I still hit it early. God, I hate Gestrels. Fuck. Luckily, I'm on story mode where almost nothing does damage, so who cares die. Okay, you can go about the curator now. I just thought this fight was really fun.
So, cuteness is kind of quantified, at least in an auditory sense, right? David Huron published on this at one point, and we learned about a lot of cuteness has to do with like length of vocal tract being small, like basically things we associate with children, babies, right?
Yes.
Higher pitch, things like that. And So, like, in a sense, the big looming thing, it's not cuteness per se, but there's like this affection for
These
that
dead
type of
Nevrons.
character, and I'm
Who
kind of
could have
putting
done
him in
this?
the same category
Yes.
mentally that I put like
So you
Lurch
didn't
from
just
the Addams Family. It's not cuteness per se,
Yes.
but there's like
Guess we
a
found 68's
fondness
boat.
for the
There's
kind
a
of gentle
path through the
giant, you know, Fezzik
Yes.
and
Anchor
Princess
doesn't look
Bride.
man-made.
Yes.
And it's different from just cuteness.
Not physically cute.
Right.
He and his being is cute.
It's endearing.
Endearing. Exactly.
Let the ink flow.
I like this track a lot. And it also tells me that the so-called soundtrack that I listened to was just a
On
tiny
me.
sampling, which is good because I think I mostly got like some major themes without knowing what they were tied to, but I didn't get a lot of these like incidental tracks.
Danger.
The full soundtrack is 180 tracks, 6.5 hours of music.
What?
Yep. The Lorient Testard has put the whole soundtrack available on YouTube, and
Let us stain.
there's also a separate release that if anybody needs access to, let me know.
Awesome. Yeah, I'd love to listen. I do have YouTube Premium though, so that is probably something I will. I had looked up some kind of playlist of it. I'm gonna now look up a more official version. Bonsoir! What's Pete in French? Just Pete. Hey Pete. What's French for?
Pete can go, or for me, Pete can go from Florida guy to Florida gee.
What do they call Smuckers in France? Just Smuckers?
Right, we'll go through there in a minute. We're gonna visit this
I mean, I
side
think
first.
most brand names are just kind of said with the accent, right?
Oh, scheisse. All right, it's
They
fine.
might not even have Smuckers in France, though, come to think of it.
Yeah,
That
I
stuff
would
might not
imagine.
ship over there.
I'd imagine putting jelly or jam on a croissant will get you thrown out of the country.
Well, they have Bon Maman. That's a
Careful,
thing. Right? I get their advent calendar a lot of years. They have tiniest little containers. They're so cute. The only problem is then I'll fall in love with the flavor and they only make it for the advent calendar, so you can't just like buy it. German, Swiss, and French. That's fun.
Ice. Shut.
Let's dance.
Cheese and scotch ain't a bad combo. It's a pretty good life.
Yeah.
My people eat. I don't know. It's kind of like northern Italy mashed up with Austria, Germany, because Slovenia kind of sits between the two. So a lot of the food I see
that will
kind of
help.
elements of both Italian and German and
Like
Austrian
Swiss?
cuisine.
English,
No,
not Swiss cheese.
like they have they have a pastry tradition that reminds me of like what I've seen of like Austrian pastry, you know, cream cakes and things like that. A lot of sausages. Like Eastern Europeans love sausage. They love cabbage, potatoes, stuff like that. But there's also a bit of like northern Italian, like pasta influence as well. Dumplings. I don't know. Someday, when I finally take my honeymoon,
Danger.
we were gonna go to
You would
Slovenia
go there.
for part of it. taste my heritage.
Yum. Now I'm hungry again. Should I get more cheese?
It's pretty good food. Where did I get my food love? I don't know.
All right, I was going to try to get us through the Gestural Village tonight, but we're going to have to hustle a tiny bit.
Something. So they have
I
intelligence.
think my people are less concerned about what they eat and more about what they drink, which kind of makes me feel like a failure.
Yeah, I can't say I know much of like Welsh cuisine.
Yeah, fine.
Whatever's inside assorted farm animals, I think is what it is.
Inside assorted.
That's fair. That's very fair. There used to be an Irish restaurant in my hometown. Oh, I miss it so much. It was so good. I mean, it was a pub, as we would expect, but like, oh, the food was amazing. And of course, they had like excellent shepherd's pie and Colcannon, and many excellent boiled potatoes.
I gotta go get something to eat.
Nice.
Like, stop talking about food, y'all.
Keep going. I mean.
Yeah, I think I got my love of food because my dad's family, which is not the Slovenian side, but kind of German-ish extraction, but my dad's side of the family's been here since like Revolutionary War times. They've been in America a long time, but you know, they were like rural Ohio, just like really hearty, but also not like steak and potatoes only type eating. Like they had their own essentially organic vegetable garden from like going back forever, and they would do a lot of canning. They would do a lot of like just picking stuff right off the vine and then eating it for dinner that night. So I kind of grew up surrounded by really good food of many different kinds. And my dad, like all of my dad's siblings learned how to cook. That wasn't like gendered work in their household. My grandparents, like everybody just did all of the labor. So like all of my dad's siblings learned how to cook. And so my dad's a really good cook. And he's somebody that doesn't like need a recipe. So he was the one that would do the like make the grocery list, go to the grocery store. And I like to go with him because that was like a way I could get one-on-one time with my dad growing up because my brother didn't want to go. And it would get me out of the house. So my mom was a big fan of that. So, you know, like have a little bit of quiet. So I would go grocery shopping with my dad, and like he inspired this like, ooh, like what is this ingredient? We've never seen this like piece of produce before. Let's get it and then figure out what to do with it. So like, you know, we'd see like a jicama and like not know what it was, you know, and then figure out figure it out later. So sweet. And so I got that kind of like culinary curiosity with him. And then because he would do like business dinners where he got to eat pretty well, you know, he's the one that introduced me to stuff like sushi, that like even my mom was like, it took her a lot longer to come around to that stuff, where I was just like, oh, I'll try everything. So yeah, I think it's my dad where I get the food love. And when I asked for an easy bake oven growing up, they refused to get me one. So my dad was like, well, I'll just teach you how to actually bake. So that was his solution.
Nice.
So there's cute photos of me baking with my dad when I'm like 4, 3.
I was the one that got my niece an easy bake oven, and I was heartbroken to find out how much they've changed to make them safer.
They're terrible, yeah. They weren't great to begin with. I mean, you were basically still cooking with a light bulb, but...
Yeah, like, you know, I enjoyed my undercooked pizza made by a 120-watt light bulb.
Right, exactly.
They're not even as good as the Lunchables pizzas. Which, you know, I never thought were as good as everybody seemed to say they were. That was like a status symbol to have the Lunchables pizzas at lunch, and I remember being like, these are not... I didn't think they were good as a kid, even. I liked the idea of a Lunchable, but often in execution they like weren't that great.
Yeah. I think they were defined as good simply because they were not homemade.
Yeah.
They were very sodium filled.
Yeah.
Made you hungry to eat them.
Shit.
A storm is coming.
By the way, we have a lot more skills now. I just rapidly got things, so everybody has new baller attacks now.
Lightning, strike!
Do you think Lunchables is where the idea of girl dinner came from, Jillian? Is that why everyone our age is like all
They're
about
just
it?
capturing something about their youth. I never thought about that.
Lunchables were the girl dinner of the 90s.
I don't think of Lunchables as gendered. I hate to tell you. Like,
I'm not saying Lunchables are gendered. I'm saying Lunchables primed us for girl dinner as a concept, which I'll also note girl dinner is not necessarily a gendered thing. It got called that on social media, right? Like anybody can like throw together some cheese and meat and like some nice little olives and a piece of fruit and like just have that for dinner instead of cooking a real dinner. That is a non-gendered concept. It's just the commodification of it was gendered. Instagram.
that's fair.
Hey, watch out!
Danger!
I used to do that all the time with like grad school friends. Like we would just go to a grocery store. You know how that like the cheese department will have like the basket of like the end cuts of the like random cheeses, and so it'll be like a tiny little piece for like 30 cents or something. We would just buy a bunch of those and then like a bottle of wine and just like random nibbles like that, and then we would sit on someone's porch. That was like a core OSU memory.
That's filthy.
Often while watching a Star Trek if we were with my friend Katie, the horn player. Homegirl knew Star Trek better than anybody I know.
This will be useful.
But yeah. My mom actually doesn't love cooking. She's a good cook, but she doesn't like enjoy it the way my dad does. So she would kind of have her rotation of like her stock recipes that like were, you know, tried and true, would just kind of make those on rotation and make sure we had a vegetable with dinner. And then didn't get as much joy out of it. So I got really experimental and started cooking like kind of for the family in high school. So it's like I have very little humility about my cooking because like I've put in the hours. Like I have so much experience.
Yeah.
That it's rare that something doesn't turn out for me. Although when I fail, I still have pretty epic fails. I had one recently where I was trying to make apricot jam, and I was impatient, and I added the sugar before the apricots had like really released the juice like they're supposed to, and so the sugar like burned to high heaven in my Dutch oven. I lost beautiful apricots, and I'm sad about it, but I should just go get more and make the jam before I lose the season.
Finesse and grace.
I love that. Most expensive cheese we can afford coupled with the cheapest wine we can afford. That sounds about right. Good old Franzia, yeah.
Danger! Take cover!
There we go.
One of my current, I don't know if it's favorite wine or I'm just into it right now. It's called Sphinx, and it's a red blend. And I bought it because it had hieroglyphs on it, but then I actually liked it. I'm one of those, I kind of pick wine mostly by if the label is cool.
Sure.
Because within like a certain price range, like it's not gonna vary so much, right? And I have general rules of thumb for stuff like that. I tend to like Italian reds. I like that full-bodied. Love a Montepulciano or a Valpolicella or even a Chianti. And if it's, I like German white wines, so like Riesling, Gewürztraminer, stuff like that. But beyond that, I'm like, whatever. Rosé, I have no idea how to find what I want. I've gone the pretty bottle route and been burned by it. So I've got some rosés and I'm like, I'll drink it, but yeah.
So, Julianne, concerning students and cookies, I once a year will get each of my classes either donuts or cookies while we're doing review for the final exam.
I thought you were about to say before they do student evaluation, and I was like, hell yes, that's the way.
I'm not going to buy their favor like that, although I should sometimes.
Curry their favor with actual curry.
Hell yeah.
But I asked which they wanted, and one class one year wanted cookies, and I made the mistake of asking if they had any requests. And a student who
An advantage.
I tolerate requested Chips Ahoy, and I said which ones, and they said the ones in the red bag. So I went to one of our local Publix stores and went to the cookie aisle for the Chips Ahoy in the red bag. And I was not prepared for this Publix to have half of an aisle to contain 30 different versions of Chips Ahoy in a red bag, because there was Chewy Chips Ahoy, Red Velvet Chips Ahoy, Chewy Red Velvet Chips Ahoy, Chewy Chocolate Chunk Chips Ahoy. There were so many different versions, and I was so overwhelmed. And in my, this was my first year also, and in dire need of wanting to make sure I made my students happy, I ended up crying on the floor in a Publix.
Oh my god.
Wanting to make sure this student was happy.
Aww. Yeah, nowadays allergies are, it can be really hard to do that stuff because of so many allergies in a room. It's like you want to do something, inclusive, and then you find out like someone's gluten-free, somebody's dairy-free. Like
I always ask if any student has any allergies, if any student is lactose intolerant, vegan, or has any special needs, and whenever I get milk, I always make sure to include either a dairy-free or a nut milk option.
Yeah.
Crying on the floor of Publix.
We've fought that guy already. I don't want to do bonus fighting right now.
God. That story was going to end with, so anyway, I gave him an F.
Bye.
Amazing.
Oh, man.
Well, I also made the mistake of sharing that incident because
here we go.
when I walked
68.
Elodie. It's a miracle any of us survived. We were caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to
So
wave.
they died here, of
We
course.
lost the moon and
The boss
stars.
killed them. We're gonna kill the boss instead.
Okay, cool.
So many. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Look how big it is.
Oh, boy.
Merde.
Yep.
This one is gigantic.
Nerd.
Avoid
Indeed.
those at all costs.
Okay.
Remember when I said you can fight some things right now, but like you shouldn't? Well, the big ass thing is a no-go right now.
Okay. That's true. Trader Joe's swings big when they release stuff, and sometimes that gamble does not pay off. Yeah. A lot of the time it does, but there are definitely things that it does not pay off.
Here we go.
But yeah, I encountered the, because I mostly teach online, so I haven't like had the thought of, oh, I'll bake cookies for my class or whatever in a long time because I haven't seen anybody in public. It's always through a screen. But I had to be snack leader at pre-kindergarten. And they were like, just send whatever. We just give any kids with allergies like an alternate. And I'm like, that's depressing.
No,
like,
that's so sad for kids.
To always be an alternate. And like, I get it. Like, I also appreciate that like they don't want to put pressure on parents because like it's a lot.
So keep talking.
But I was like,
read this sign while you do. What's wrong
Eiffel
here?
Tower.
And the port of Lumiere.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in the underwater area across the continent.
Mm-hmm.
Just to keep in mind.
Okay. So yeah, I asked for like they don't want to like pressure these parents. Like they're busy. It's like just get something you know your kid likes. Like, you know it's good. And if anybody has a serious allergy, the parents do tend to send alternates for them to have. But I asked for a list anyway because it was like 3 weeks in advance. I'm like, I have time to think about this and maybe nail it. And I'll tell you, y'all, I nailed it. And that list of allergies had 9 things on it.
Nice.
And it was challenging. Because, of course, the gluten and wheat were listed separately, which I'm not sure why, but gluten and wheat, soy, dairy, egg, trying to remember what else.
And then people
Nuts.
didn't list the severity or like if things could touch other things. You know,
it was
which
just
makes it even. You have to just assume it's the worst, like a bad peanut allergy.
Right.
I love
Well,
the
I
music
assumed if
box
it was-
timbre for the rose here.
Beauty and the Beast vibe.
No,
Don't
it's
pluck it.
It's because Gustav sees it and sees Sophie, right?
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
We've already established the significance of the rose with.
Watch out!
Whoop. Yep.
Oh,
It's a trap.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But the one of the harder ones on the list, just because it's a little non-traditional, was apple. So I ended up essentially making like a Rice Krispie treat because vegan wasn't on the list. So I was able to do marshmallows because they were like gluten-free. You know, they like checked all the boxes. And then I found like a grain-free, it was a very expensive cereal. It was a grain-free like cereal blend that I could basically do Rice Krispie treats. And then I did use a vegan butter with that to avoid the dairy allergy, but I didn't have to avoid the gelatin in marshmallow, so I was able to basically do a Rice Krispie treat, and like I'll tell you, every single kid was able to eat it, and I was like, yes! I did!
By the way, this is your vibing attack, but like the intense version.
This is a fun track.
I really like this one.
It was groovy.
That electronic piano timbre.
This is very Euro.
Yeah, it is.
Lightning, strike!
Is it just me, or is there a bit of sandstorm in the bit there?
There's a little bit, for sure. It was in there for a minute. Okay, come back.
We're going to come off.
The dance begins.
A storm is coming.
we go. Sorry, I just found the full album. So I'm now gonna add to my list here.
Oh no, I did too well too fast. Now I get lots of flowers. The game has, hey, you're trying to speedrun specific moves.
Uh-huh.
And look at all these flowers. Now I'm effed against this.
Listen to the track though.
The track is good. Actually, I think what I do.
Yes, here's the part right there. Little sandstorm remix.
If you're used to the techno listening, by the way, did you catch that the bass drop there is when I'm supposed to parry?
Oh, the music giving you a little clue there. His name was Go Blue.
Oh, right. Blue.
Gustav, wait!
It seems peaceful. As long as we don't touch the flowers.
Yeah, let's not get too sentimental. It's still a painter's creation.
Ooh.
Damn, Maya, what was that?
It felt familiar somehow.
Gustav, we won't understand what's going on if we kill everything that moves.
Oh, it's like
Look,
Undertale.
a red tree. The Gestural village must be ahead.
You know what Nevrons are capable of.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
Classical layer that's slower than the techno layer. Ugh.
Jordan,
all right,
if you
everybody.
want to take that one, go for it.
I was gonna say, how about we do a Clair Obscur special issue, the journal.
I think we're gonna get so many submissions for Nakfigam on this specific game. Let's do this
fun.
and the camp sequence that follows, and then probably call it for the night.
And then we can immediately tell everyone that we will collect it as kind of a conference proceeding. If that happens, or we get a bunch of good ones.
Da-da-da.
Oh.
Still too far.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
As expected. Hey. You okay?
No.
Death out here is not like death in Lumiere, is it? I thought I was used to losing people. Life of a foster child, right? But not like that. On the beach. That man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nevrons we were prepared for, but not. And now we finally found other survivors, and it's... You know, that's the insidious thing about the Gamage. It's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting, but... the Gamage is equally violent than death. Death is just as final.
I've been having nightmares.
Yeah, me too. Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him, you run.
Good course of action.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as I see a strand of white hair, trust me. You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right.
Aren't they the same age if they're on the expedition together?
No, she is only 16.
30 was young, you know.
I was gonna guess. I'm like, she seems like a little baby.
Sure.
Yeah, she is 6 years younger than everybody else.
Okay.
Why is she
No,
on the
more than that.
I thought they went basically
60
the year before they get
younger,
called.
Right?
She volunteers early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody else is 32 for obvious reasons. Well, except this weirdo. I don't know how old
I
he
mean,
is.
Pete, the floor is yours if you want to talk about Charlie Cox's voice acting.
Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
I want the curator to just go, "You rang."
I think that's what the growl was.
Yeah, just kind of confirm my lurch feelings.
No, I wasn't done with you. We have a level 3 already. A level 3. Never mind, I am done.
Oh,
Okay.
at least we can upgrade up.
Yes, we can upgrade all this nonsense too. Alright. Upgrade that and that. Notice I have 13 points to distribute here. I'm just not going to bother right now. I'll do it off stream. But for the record, my end game characters have about 200 and change.
Pictos?
So we have a long ways to go.
Told you gestrels were real.
You did not.
Well, I thought it.
How did the Gestrels survive out here?
I'm not sure.
I can't wait to ask them. Gestrels.
They're very cute. Until they're giant. They're less cute when they're giant. Man, still storming. I guess that's why my weather app says it's gonna drop 11 degrees.
Oh, dang.
Because it's storming. We had like heat advisories today. It was like heat index of 104, so
Yeehaw.
we had cooling centers around town.
I still can't believe they exist.
I love that the music
What other fairy
stopped
tales are
and came back in, like her
This is
diegetic music
ultimately a
into the
war of
orchestra.
information. There's still too much we don't understand. Where the paintress comes from? Why she does what she does? Who is she? 70 years and we still barely know anything.
And the man on the beach.
What are you laughing about, Jules? This is not.
I'm laughing at Pete. I'm laughing not at the game.
Yeah, not at this
Oh.
moment.
At least that gives
Oh yeah,
future
I'm also
generations a
laughing
chance
now.
to
Actually,
unravel the mystery.
You seem better
Like
than
the whole
before.
club was looking at Smucker.
Holding it together.
Hmm.
Shock's worn off. A bit. We can't bring anyone back.
Pete, you've been married a long time like me, right? Didn't you get
But I
married
thought
like in
we
school?
can keep their spirit
or
alive
right after?
by pushing forward.
Which means no clubbing in one's late 20s and 30s.
Unless there's 3 of us now.
I think Pete went Sam's clubbing.
Sam's
Clubbing.
Yeah, Pete, that's what I thought.
Tomorrow comes.
23 years.
Congrats, Pete. That's awesome.
Julianne, I have never been, maybe one time, to a club. The whole vocabulary of club versus bar is foreign to me.
Huh. I like to dance. I like a dance.
I'd like to order pizza to my bar stool and drink. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, speaking of wealth of music, this journaling track is different than the other journaling track. Which is insane to me in terms of like budget efficiency. This game will spoil you.
Yeah.
When we made jokes about FF7 Remake having unlimited budget.
This is actually a shoestring budget, believe it or not. This whole game is about 30 million.
Shoestring.
$30 million shoestring.
I was gonna say, but clearly they prioritized the composer and paid him well, and I would hope.
They certainly prioritized the quantity of the audio relative to a lot of other choices they could have
Did
made.
Noko
That's
tell you
for
anything
sure.
more about the village?
Yeah.
Other than red trees everywhere?
Yeah. So then, is the journaling track
Noko's
related
not
to the area?
great
Because
with
Jordan's pointing out
specifics.
the melody
We'll
sounds
just
like
have
the
to
Rising
think like
Waters
gestural
thing. Chill out
It
techno.
is, yes. There's a separate
So-
track for each.
So the
Forced
journaling
cutscene.
track ties to the
Right.
Yeah.
If I would go back to camp right now, like here, we have 2 minutes here, and we're not getting to the next zone, right? Yeah, so you can't journal again to hear it. Sometimes you can, but not right away. I think that it is unique to the zone, and later on when you can repeat it, it's just a separate world map one. All right, for the
Brian,
sake...
if you...
go ahead, Andrew, go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you want to send me a reminder note when I do another playthrough, that's something I can check.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to get in this area and see an opening cutscene so that I can like do off-stream leveling, and then we'll be done for the night. But I don't want to skip a cutscene without y'all.
That's a lot of red trees to search.
They must have some sort of track or trail leading to the village.
Wait, I hear something. It might be Nevrons. Be careful, okay?
Just to go along with Dana's excitement of the gestrels very clearly being allusions to paintbrushes. As soon as you walk into the forest and the gestural areas, very first sounds that you're hearing are clear wooden xylophone sounds.
I was just going to comment on the mallet percussion. You read my mind.
Yep.
I was also going to make a comment about your previous publication in the animation book on Epic Mickey. Speaking of paintbrush themes, maybe that's the secret. Maybe you're just drawn to painterly gaming.
Painterly gaming.
And for the record, I cannot draw or paint for shit.
I can't either. Dana's seen me try. Cannot be done. All right, we will do this area, which includes the Gestural Village in the center of this, next week.
Yay!
I'm going to go back. There's a couple things, like trinkety things, that I missed in the last area for the sake of time. I'll go back and do that. I'll over-level ever so slightly so we can move on. Sarah is very insistent we play quickly, because there's a moment she wants to be on stream for, and we only have 5
Before she
weeks.
starts.
That's right. So she was like, "You better get there." Like,
Well, you've played it, so you know where we're all headed. So, yeah, next week more of this. Probably another baguette. It's a shame though. I only ate half of this.
Well, you can't save it a week. I'm sorry.
I won't. I mean, we will enjoy it over the next few days, but I could not eat the whole baguette. I've failed. It is a pain in my side.
It is a pretty good time of the year to have a little bit of focus on just one game for what it's worth. Because there's just not a lot of other material out there this summer right now. I have not yet played Donkey Kong Bonanza because the children have taken the Switch 2 for now, but I've heard that it's very good. So I'll do a little bit of research on that before next week and weigh in.
We
the
have
the rest of the
stuff on our
baguettes for those
list.
to come
Like,
after. Jordan, that's fantastic.
We aren't hurting for stuff to play, though. We've actually had so many things.
We have,
The rest
yeah.
of the baguette is for those who come after.
I want the rest of the baguette. Damn.
I know.
Alas.
Me too.
If only
You
we
just
could reach these through the
Hand that to
computer screens,
Julianne through the computer monitor
I
and let me
know.
steal a bite in the
I know.
process.
I had a pretzel bun. That's how hungry I was.
That's
with
pretty
nothing
good,
on
though.
You just started to eat a
Pretzel
bun.
buns are pretty
I love
elite.
it.
Yes,
I love
and
a
I
pretzel
finished
bun.
eating
Pretzel
it,
buns
too.
are awesome. I could do
They're
that.
good. It's like a pretzel.
I've made my own once because they're a process. They're a labor of love if you don't like normally bake that kind of thing. And I don't do a lot of breads. That's more Sarah PC's department.
Yeah.
She's the good bread baker. She brought when I had it was actually a Saturday night dinner, but had the Friday night dinner crew over and had them up. She made homemade focaccia. And it was unbelievable. It had like sun-dried tomatoes and stuff in it, and like it was gone. Anybody who was late to that dinner did not get to
Yummy.
taste the amazing focaccia because it was inhaled by
Nice.
the folks that were at that. Yeah,
That sounds
so
wonderful.
Sarah's really good at bread.
Because this is like not quite a 30-hour game, but I don't want to spend that many weeks on this necessarily. We're gonna get to the end of the red tree area, like before the next cutscene, and just start with assuming I've been in that area for 15 minutes, if that's good with everybody here.
You can skip whatever you think needs to be skipped, and look at that stretchy cat.
We'll
So
see.
stretchy.
I want us to enter the Gestural Village at least, so maybe we'll start there next week. The Red Forest area, like we've heard the one track now, we're mostly set.
Yeah, we have to see the gestrals, but yeah,
Yes, we will.
You can have saves wherever you need and jump around, and we trust you.
Yep. All right. For now, thanks for coming to hang out with us, team, and I'll see everybody next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And Andrew, thanks for coming on again at the last minute too. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, friends.
Bye, friendos.